What is up, guys? I know I look a mess. Yep. I'm looking a hot mess today. I am off of work, and I'm very glad to be off of work. This is my work bun that I had. They got us in our uniforms already. So the reason you guys always see me with the same thing on in my latest videos is because this is my scarf that I wear to work to keep myself warm. This is one of my work uniforms, my work shirts until my uniform comes in. Yeah, we got to wear a uniform as a dispatcher. I got a black pants. And black shoes. Very, very uniform. Very uniformy. That's all I can say. It's very uniformy. That's probably why I have a closet full of clothes, because a lot of my jobs I wore uniforms as a dispatcher, and some of them I didn't. And I got a lot of clothes because I could wear anything I wanted to, and I was always buying clothes. I always buy clothes. Let me tell you something. Don't ever believe the hype that fat girls, plus size women don't know how to dress. That ain't true, baby. Because I've always been complimented and always been known as I can dress. I don't wear heels. I wear wedges, because heels, for some reason, and this is after I had my baby, they hurt my feet so bad I can't wear them. And I used to wear heels. Yes, plus size and all. As a matter of fact, I'm smaller now than I was before I had my daughter and before I had my weight loss surgery. I'm the same size I was when I was this size when I left high school. So I've pretty much been plus size my all my adult life. So don't believe the hype when they say that the plus size ladies don't know how to dress and we're not doing it out here. Yes, we are. We are sexy with it, and we are shapely with it. We may have these fupas going on. We may have these little rolls people love to grab on the side. However, we are still dope. So don't ever get that twisted. But what was, you guys, I hate when I forget what I was going to say. Oh my gosh, I can't. I legitimately had, I was going to talk about my job. I am in grueling training to be a 911 dispatcher. I'm not going to say where if you don't know me, because they warn us against saying where we are employed, because if you don't know me on a personal level, it can cause problems. However, I wouldn't do anything to disgrace my job, I guess would be the best thing to say, or to make my job look bad. I wouldn't do that anyway. So but I am in grueling training to be a 911 emergency dispatcher, emergency medical dispatcher. An emergency medical dispatcher, we are training CPR and the Heimlich and other maneuvers, but life rescue maneuvers and life rescue tactics and life rescue procedures and protocols. So when you call into 911 and you're having an emergency, a medical emergency, I'm able to assist you properly. I don't do it for 911 police. I don't do it for 911 fire. I do want to get certified in both. I want to have my certification for a dispatcher in medical, fire, and police. They are separate. A lot of people do not realize that. And the emergency medical, all of them are important. Don't get me wrong. Emergency medical they're all important. But they're like, when you call the police and somebody has beat you up, the police come because he beat you up. I send the paramedics because you have a busted lip, or you have an eye hanging out, or you have a tooth that's avulsed, which is knocked out. I'm just giving that example. I'm not saying that that's what happens. I'm sorry it sounds so violent, because I'm not trying to sound violent at all. But I'm the one that you call, and I have to actually, there are steps and protocols to that you got your tooth knocked out, that your eye got knocked out by your spouse and it's hanging out. There are procedures and protocols for just about everything. It's procedures and protocols for everything. So if something is happening to you medically related, I am being trained to know what to do. I've already been CPR trained, so I know how to get CPR to newborns, infants, children, and adults. And they're all different. I know you're like, infant and newborn, the same thing. Absolutely not. They're not. Not in the medical world. I'm learning so much, and I'm fascinated by everything that I'm learning. I'm really fascinated, and I'm excited, and I like it, and I want to definitely go far in my career, because it's just a career now. I actually want to go far in this career and do that. Now, what kills me is I've been dispatching since 2000, and I never saw myself having the capacity to do 911 dispatching, because I was like, I'm such a sensitive person. I'm always so sensitive. And I am. But as I listen to calls, I'm not going to say I'm desensitized, because I will never be desensitized to someone that's in pain or distress or family member in distress. I will never be desensitized to that. But I am becoming where I am more, I won't say stable. That's not a good word. I can take myself out of the situation. Panicky, that's the word I'm looking for. And I don't panic, and I can help you because you are panicked. And I don't want you to be panicked, because there are steps that I need you, since I'm not there with your family member that's going through this issue, there are steps that I need you to take to help your family member. So I have to be calm for you to be calm. And they're teaching us those techniques. There are actually techniques for that. So I have to be calm so you can be calm as well. And it's interesting to learn that, because I'm going to hear somebody, unfortunately, my baby is not breathing. My husband had a heart attack. My wife took a bottle of pills. Those are going to be things that come across my life. Those are medical emergencies that I have to help with. People think they go to the police. They do not. They go to the police and they're transferred to us, because they go to the City of Atlanta Police Department first, and then they get transferred to us. So, psychiatric calls. I want to kill myself. I get that. I'm going to be getting all of that. And I'm glad that I can be in a space now where I'm doing dispatching that matters, and that to help my community, and that, and all dispatching matters. I'm not going to ever shade the other areas of dispatch, because I've done them all. Something that I can help my community. If my family needs help, now I know what to do for certain situations. Choking. I learned how to do choking. Everything. I'm learning everything. So if something happens with my family members, I can help my family members over the phone, because I have my daddy's in Orlando, my sister's in Orlando, my nephew's in Orlando, and this school year my daughter's in Orlando with I can help my family over the phone, because that's what I'm going to be doing every single solitary day. And this is important, because when any of my friends and family have emergencies, I can help them in situations, and I can help other people in situations, and I can make a difference in somebody's life. And I take it seriously, because I wouldn't want somebody on the other end of that phone playing with my life and my kids' life and my family members' life. So I wouldn't dare do that to someone else. Yes, I'm going to get cursed out, but I've been doing customer service and dispatch so long, I'm so used to getting cursed out by people. Me getting cursed out by somebody because they feel like the ambulance is not coming fast enough is going to be normal, and it's not something that's going to offend me, because I know when my mother was sick, I have lit up plenty of EMTs. Not plenty, more than one EMT. No, actually just one EMT. I lit up an EMT. I lit up a doctor. I did what I had to do because my family member's health was on the line. And it was a problem. And in the medical field, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and I sense that, or I see that, or a family member thinks that, they're going to be upset. They think like the ambulance is not coming faster. And they always say, and they have a saying that says, 2 minutes on the line with us, it seems like a lifetime to a patient, but it's really not, because you're waiting on help and you're helpless. And I'm on the phone trying to assist you in some things I can't help you do. Like if your kid's got a big laceration, I could tell you how to stop the bleeding, But you need that to be patched up and sewn up, and you got to get the ambulance to get you to the hospital to do that. I can't do all of that. I can tell you how to stop them from bleeding out. I can do that. That's my job. So yeah, it's pretty much like the show E911, except it's not that easy. Some of that stuff on that show is realistic, and some of that stuff on that show is not. Just gonna let y'all know. And believe it or not, people are a lot more calm than you give them credit for. We think everybody's calling in the 911 and hollering and screaming and yelling. No, those people be real calm. This lady's mom was having some issues, and I don't know what, when I was shadowing, I don't know what her mom's issue was, but she was real calm. I would have been hollering and acting a fool, because I just am dramatic when I need to be. I was dramatic when it came to my mom. But they're a lot calmer when their family members are having issues than you would think. And some of those calls I've heard, they were a lot calmer. Unfortunately, I've heard conversations where people didn't make it and passed away on the phone with the dispatcher. So that's something I'm gonna have to deal with. Death is not pleasant. It's not pleasant. It's really not. But it is what it is. But it's worth it. And it's a good career, and it's an interesting career, and it's something that I like. And they say that you will get burned out at some point. So, but they have, of course, vacation, and they have ways of dealing with that, and they have people you could talk to if something traumatic happens. So they do have people that can counsel us and things like that. So we're not just over here listening to people die all day and just being traumatized by that. We're not. So it's not what a lot of people think, and it's a lot more than what people think. So, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I've had a lot of tests I've had to pass and things. I got a ways to go before I can officially be in there. But I know I passed 2 of my major tests already that I had to do more interviews with internally, and I'm like, oh, I'm so nervous about that. But I got a ways to go, and I'm confident that I can do this. This is a big difference from the dispatching I've done, but because I have dispatched before, and because I have customer service skills, I am getting acclimated to it faster than if I had never done it. So that's a plus. But I just want to talk about that because I never really speak about my career and what I do. And it's the first time I'm speaking about it, really. And, you know, I usually come on here to talk about dating, relationships, and all that. But that'll be another video for another day. But rate, comment, subscribe. If you're a dispatcher, tell me how long you've been doing it. Is this what kind of dispatching you do? If you're interested in emergency dispatching, fire or police, you know, comment below. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see who all out there is in a similar field than me. I'm already kind of encountering people on Facebook and Instagram, like when I say something about dispatching, and they comment or like my picture. So it's pretty cool. But rate, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that, people. But I love you, YouTubers, and I'll see y'all later. I'm out.